Hey guys, Mogul here with part 3 of my series of Mogul journey to Immortal rank. Today we're going to be looking at role queue games, the attitude that you should have when entering these games, and best practices on how to win them. So, role queue games have become a staple in ranked matchmaking because with the way it works, you have to earn role queue games in order to play games where you're playing a particular role. These are high demand roles, the ones with the stars, and then these are like low demand roles, I guess you could say, interchangeably. Now, thinking about these games, it's very important that you win these games or try your best, because at the end of the day, if you play 2 games and let's say you're out of role queue games, so you play all 5 roles, you get position 4, you win that game, great. Then you play another game, you play on roll, you get another win, easy, great, 60 MMR, awesome, perfect. Now, let's say you lose the first role queue game and win the second on roll game, and that's net gain of 0 MMR. So you didn't waste your time today because you got those role queue games and everything like that, but obviously getting 60 MMR instead of 0 MMR is way better in terms of gaining MMR. Now, these games are going to be harder because you're going to be off roll. Say you're a 3 player and you love to play position 3 and you end up on position 5 on the other side of the map. You're playing in a lane you don't traditionally play in. You're doing things that are way different than position 3 in terms of the role in the game. They're going to be way harder for you to play. So keeping that in mind, to try your best. I think a bad attitude to have when playing these games is that they don't matter because they're your role queue games. I have encountered several dozen people over the past, couple weeks, months, and the game ends and they just say like, oh, it doesn't matter because I don't play 5. I think that attitude is bullshit. You should try your best, even if you're on 5 and you're like a mid player. Try your best and don't ask people to give up their roles. Also, I've seen people like they play a role queue game and then in draft they're like, oh, hey, I don't play 5. Somebody swap my role. Like, that's kind of dumb because the other person probably doesn't play 5 either. That's why they're playing mid, or that's why they're playing carry. Just try your best and, take this opportunity to learn, to advance your understanding of the game. Dota is a very fluid game with a lot of things to understand. And if you approach these games, like let's say you're an offlaner and you get to play position 4, think of what you would want your support to do in that situation. Like let's say it's an Earthshaker Axe lane. You're usually the Axe and you have an Earthshaker in your lane most of the time. But then the roles are reversed and you're the Earthshaker and you're playing with an Axe. You can totally win those games by understanding what your hero wants the other hero to do in the lane. This may be a little confusing, but hopefully that makes sense. Think about what your carry wants when you play 5, how you can best assist their lane. So let's say you're a carry player and you traditionally play 1 and you like it when your support pulls, you like it when your support doesn't sap XP, you like it when your support uses your spells and right clicks the guy. You should have a very good understanding on how to play 5 if you play 1. They're kind of similar roles in terms of the laning stage, so like think of it that way. You're not going to run into this problem if you're a 4-5 player because they're high demand roles. Like you're never going to run into this problem because you're never going to be out of role queue games. But thinking about it in terms of like a core support perspective, understanding how to play 4 and 5 is also going to help you understand how to play your traditional roles better, and vice versa. So I think that's interesting to take into account. Looking at my specific heroes, I have position 1 heroes, Void, AM, Troll, Sven, Drow. 4 of these are pretty meta, 1 is not. The unmeta hero I like to play is Troll. I think he's very fun. I think he's a great laner, and I usually play him in duo stacks. Looking at my position 3 players, heroes, Axe, Underlord, Sand King Mars. By my name, Mogul. Axe is one of my most played heroes. For the 57% win rate, I've been experimenting.
Blindness of the mortal plane.
Oh my God, Void Spirit. I've been experimenting a lot with this Veil Tranquil Boots build, and it either like unintentionally tilts my allies because they've never seen it before, and then we lose the game, or like I just itemize improperly. So haven't been having the best luck with Axe, but I have been having a lot of luck with Tidehunter. This patch I am
before me.
This patch, I am 2-6 with the hero. So, or sorry, 4-2 with the hero. I think he fits my playstyle, and I've been normally picking Tidehunter when I end up with these roll queue games. So 1027, that's a win, and 1028, that's a win, 924, that's a win, etc., etc. So I really like Tidehunter. I think he fits my playstyle, and that's the hero I'll be playing when I get position 3. As I said, looking at 4 and 5, I have the meta staples, the Undying, the Ogre. These are pretty large hero pools. I'm going to be narrowing it down towards like 4 or 5 like I have with here in the next couple weeks. We're going to be reevaluating this in about 2 weeks or so. But I have meta staples like Undying, Vengeful Spirit, Ogre. I really like playing in front of my carry in the laning stage. So that's why I like Ogre, Jakiro, and Undying are probably going to be in there. All these other heroes kind of like to sit behind their carry, and I don't really like that. I like to kind of body the enemy. I'm a very aggressive player, so I think Ogre, Jakiro, and Undying will definitely fit my playstyle more. Same with Bane. I like to play in front of my hero, but as you see, I have not been having the best luck, so that's probably going to get pulled off. Position 4, again, I like to make plays, run around the map, and kill people, so probably I'm going to keep my position 4 Void Spirit. I've been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot of Clockwork and a pretty good win rate on this hero. I haven't been having a lot of luck lately, but I think with better practice, I could definitely do better. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Keeping in mind, TLDR, try your best in these games. They will help you better understand Dota as a whole, and hopefully this will help you select your heroes, because obviously your pool doesn't have to look the same as mine, but just try to think of like, you don't have to play 20 position 1 heroes, but if you could play 2, that'd be great. That'd be great for you. And I think if you try your best and you win these games, they're definitely going to boost your MMR because you're winning games that you're off roll instead of winning games when you're on roll. Ideally, you do both, and you get a ton of MMR that way. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 4. Part 4, we're going to be looking at my mid lane pool and my thought process going into this next couple weeks.